welcome back. This time, last time we went running around the Citadel a whole bunch because we had to, expose Saren and all that. And of course, we went to the dig site to grab Liara, so that we now have all of our squad members for the remainder of the game, outside of Maya, where everything can go horribly wrong. Speaking of crew members, well, first things first, of course, is always check out your locker. This can give you some more additional weapons. After most missions, this is a good time to actually explore the Normandy. Over here is just our own personal room, essentially. It has a manual and that's about it. I think there was a DLC that actually did give you stuff in here, potentially. Of course, Caden's there, and we can actually see here, these are sleeper pods. So if you're wondering why, well, where would all the crew be? Well, here's the thing. A portion of the crew would probably be sleeping in these pods at all times, practically. Although we can actually assess, this is where the computer thing will be up for when we've got to do that whole thing at the start of Mass Effect 2. So it's like, and all that. Obviously, right, we should head in here. And there's Chakos if we want to talk to her. And here's the Arwa. We can talk to her if we decide to as well. Now, since I am playing Fem Shep, and assuming we don't want to have the risk of getting bonked by YouTube, I guess we could just ignore Caden. Hello, Caden, you. It just wouldn't be one of my fucking playthroughs of a Bioware game if I don't romance a dude.
Commander, do you have a minute?
What's on your mind, Lieutenant?
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but...
I hear you, Caden.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming.
They always... It's so weird how so many space-faring nations just end up getting so blinded.
Well, you're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, for justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Well, that's what I can.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Leads to brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Woo!
I heard all about that. How companies would arrange accidents to expose people to element 0.
Corporations being evil in the future.
That's not what happened in my case, anyway. My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics. A little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first
There you go. See, there is stuff that's iffy. Father, okay.
A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Well, time to talk then.
You must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich, but she was smart and charming.
I don't know if it's just that the game decides that every character needs to whisper or not. I can check from you after this.
Well,
Sounds like she was special to you.
she was. Maybe she felt the same, but things never felt together. Training, you know.
Fair enough.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows.
Yeah, no one knows,
As
aka
big as the exposures were, it was
they
hard to
probably did
track
do a
down.
few intentional ones at the very least.
One knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the
I smell a conspiracy.
Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids.
Fair enough.
Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
I'm interested,
I
Caden.
wanted to get to know you a little better. That's all. Thanks for the talk, Caden.
Well, you're welcome, man. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
No, just you.
I didn't say I did this for the whole crew. We should talk again.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
Being a Spectre means I don't have to worry about the issues of fraternizing with my co-workers. Yay! Of course, talking to Caden / Liara is not the only thing you can do. You can go down the elevator and talk to everybody else. Remember when that was what you had to do for your hidden loading screen and just straight up going, yes, only here's the loading screen. Anyway, my favourite NPC to talk to, the Alliance Requisition
Commander.
Officer.
Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Oh, pardon
Whatever
me.
you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay
Wait,
you
my
for my
shit's
weapons?
behind a paywall? Damn
That stuff
you,
doesn't come from the
EA!
Alliance. I have to purchase it myself.
So this is
It's
what
not
they've been
cheap.
up to in the future.
Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
This means that we could theoretically get some of this stuff without having to go to where the shops specifically are that would hold these things. But the issue, of course, is that these are now more expensive by proxy. Anyway, we're getting the major upgrade. That's the reason why we're here. We could always get like the Scorpion for if we had the money, but we don't, so... But yeah, Wex, Ashley and Garrus are all in this area. So you can talk to them if you decide to. You can also inspect the Marco, get that codex entry if you're trying to get all the codex entries. It's a good idea, actually. And of course, down here is where the engineer bit is, aka Engineer Adams, and of course, Tali.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tali? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll talk to
I'll
her.
tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do.
Those Quarians
Got
are
a
good
real
fellas,
knack for
aren't they?
technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
Yeah, she's useful.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You've got an eye for talent, Commander. But I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
We can actually ask Engineer Adams about the stealth systems and the Normandy itself, which is kind of neat if
Carry
you
on, Adams.
haven't done anything like that up to that point. More importantly, Tali!
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small.
Well, it's an
I'm
experimental
starting to
ship.
understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced
That you are,
vessels in
Tali.
Citadel space.
There you are.
I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes
It
with being a
comes with
Quarian,
being a
though.
Quarian.
Yeah.
The migrants
I've seen these lines
achieved the
before. I
survival
should
of my
stop
people.
thinking ahead.
Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try
Basically, the flotilla, the way it works is that it's just a lot of junk floating in space. But they just happen to make it work.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
There's a reason why they hope to never have to deal with a geth situation on their own ships.
They work, mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
And that's a fair enough piece of logic there.
I should go.
We'll leave Talia alone now for
See you
the
later.
time being. We do get experience out of it, so it's good to do. So, yeah, I should probably talk to everyone else in the crew. Really, to be honest, I probably should. But, you know.
Commander.
Like
nice
Garrus.
work out there. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than
Ah,
with
you
CC.
knew.
Have you worked with the Spectre
I knew
before?
that you would know that about
Well,
knowing things that
I
are
know
knowingly
why.
known.
Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by
Woo! No red
Always
tape!
back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
Hey, if someone is a threat to
CSEC
everyone
wants
around
to
them and they get shot in the head,
protocol and
then, you
procedure
know.
come first. That's why I left.
So
I
you
see.
just quit because you didn't like the way they do things.
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. C6
Red
handling
tape.
of
The
Sarah
biggest issue of them
didn't.
all.
I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
You did the right thing. Life's too short to sit around waiting for things to happen.
Yeah, you're probably right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
Good on you,
And
Garrus.
without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
Sounds good to us.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Bravo. We can equip people here via the lockers, or you could just go into the equipment menu when you're actually using them, because there's no point in the game where this matters outside of if you're taking them with you.
Commander,
What's your opinion?
And we
of
can
the last
ask
mission?
people like
I'm
Ashley
not sure
what
I buy Dr. Tassoni's story.
the
about
like.
her
Oh, what do you
and
think about the
her
last
puppy.
mission?
They're family, right?
Not everyone has a happy family life.
No, I guess not.
Some
Too bad
people
those
just
ruins got
don't
destroyed. I mean, they
have
lasted
good
thousands of
parents.
years. That's impressive.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time off the record.
No, of
I
course.
keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but,
But-
I'm concerned about the
Oh, you see, I'm not
aliens, Karen
racist,
and Rex.
but
With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
because they're aliens.
You don't trust their motives because they're not human.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should
With
give
a
them free
load
rein
of
to toy
tech
around
that
with
was
vital
designed
systems,
by
engines,
Torians.
sensors, weapons.
I can't confine
I'm not
them.
gonna lock them in sleeper pods for the whole trip, Williams.
I'd be more comfortable if they didn't have access to engineering and the CIC. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Oh, by mistrusting our
How do
allies.
you get from relying on ourselves to mistreating our allies?
I don't mean we should mistreat them, Commander.
Yeah, well, the wording. And this is why I'm not the biggest fan of
As
Ashley.
noble
Anyway.
as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
I mean, of course they will.
Yeah, the Council's had a grudge against us since the first contact
Council
war.
will probably protect their
don't
own
think it's a
interests if
grudge. I
the
think
alliance
it's-
goes down.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it.
That poor
As
bear.
much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important than the humans.
Obviously, we're not trying to get rid of all of the insert type of foreign person here. We're just trying to do immigration control. Yeah, I've heard all this bullshit from Nigel Farage for the past... How long has he been trying to be Prime Minister for? A good decade at this point? Yeah, I've been hearing Nigel Farage's bullshit for years. I don't need this. Give me a
This
break.
is an Alliance warship, not the Parliament floor. If you're Earth first, vote for the Terra Firma Party.
Terra Firma is a pack of jackals. The founders had ideals.
Sure they
These days
were.
they just play off
Sure
xenophobia
they
and
were.
bigotry. I hope my reasons are more rational. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
Well, you're gonna have to work with aliens.
Alright, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which.
Good.
I'm glad there won't be a problem.
Anything else you need, Commander?
Well, it's good that we've managed to resolve any potential issues there, at least on the surface. Anyway, Rex!
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Make a personal
What's
inquiry,
your
Rex.
story, Rex?
There's no story.
No, alright, fair enough. Neither one needs to bleed their guts at the moment I walk up to them and talk to them. Don't be an ass.
Krogans lived for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Yeah, they tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
It
It
isn't?
seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children.
Nice for us to get a bit more of an understanding of the genophage at this
And I
point,
suppose
because
it's destroying your entire species?
we see Rex's point.
I don't expect you to understand. But don't
obviously, yeah,
compare
it is.
humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I won't do that, Rex.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago.
Fair. Meanwhile, in Mass Effect 2 onwards...
Which infect us, but it's not what's killing us.
Yeah, so Krogans are kind of dealing with a lot of issues, primarily because, however many there are currently, they do a lot of not actually trying to make sure that the species survives shenanigans. It's a good reason as to why Rex is doing what he's doing in both Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3. But that's for Mass Effect 2 and 3 to show, not for me to talk about in Mass Effect 1, unless someone appears in chat and talks about it, in which case I'll happily converse with them. Anyways, now to the actual content of the stream, to the galaxy map. And I realised there might have been one or two things I forgot to do on the Citadel. But anyway, but we're not going to go there. Actually, since we're in the Artemis Tower...
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is...
We have a reason to go to the Citadel. Fuck.
I have a job for you. I can't say anymore in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Okay, so we can head back to the Artemis Tower a bit later. We'll head to the Citadel and grab some more side quests. / hand in one that I was meant to hand in last time and I forgot about. Because we still have that optical disc we took from Fisk's office. We'll deal with that later. I don't know who to take. But to be fair, this bit, there isn't really much to worry about in terms of what I can and can't do with my squad anyway, so... It may just be a case of I'm taking these people because I just feel like having them, pardon me, on the team for the time being. Get a code entry from the heat load monitor, and off we go. Well, we haven't had the hour on the team yet, so might as well do that just so that we can actually then assess what skills we want to have. And actually, taking the hour and Gowers balances things out, actually. Obviously, this might not be the way I want to go about things, but anyway.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Damn it, does not work on this end.
The commanding officer is ashore.
I can definitely get that to work sometimes. Well, our Mikhailovich is standing there, but we can just... nope, we can't walk past him, damn it.
Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Alright, let's salute, damn
Commander
it.
Shepard, SSV Normandy.
This is the reason why I probably shouldn't have.
I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla.
This quest has a lot of Renegade / Paragon checks that you might just not be able to do if you head back to the Citadel too early.
They got them on our ship, and you.
Captain Anderson made it clear to me that my assignment came from way up in the brass. They say jump, I say how high.
Remember that when I tell you to jump. I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of
Ah, my ship.
This ship has saved our lives a dozen times over.
An exaggeration. I've read your reports.
You've only had it save you once.
Diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser.
And what use
No,
would that have
we
been?
had to make nice to the Turians. Throw money in a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here.
Takes one step in, sees an alien, goes, no.
Commander, I'm not happy.
Sounds like a fairly common situation.
Commander, I suggest you secure your mouth.
Spectre.
Trouble. Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operator?
I can't even select this one. No! Damn you, game! I shouldn't have come here. So
You don't expect me to rip out the CIC and redesign it, do you?
A proactive captain would try. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few?
we can actually pick this one though. Do you read history?
Limited Vision said the same thing about early aircraft, submarines, and tanks.
There's two ways I could take that, Commander, but that is true. I suppose the early U-boats weren't much better. And we need to talk about your crew.
Oh boy, here we go.
Krogan? Asari?
Insulting my crew members.
You can't allow
Specifically
alien
Rex, the
nationals
Hour, and
free
Gallus.
access to Alliance
But he
equipment.
doesn't bring up Quarians. Could have questioned that as well, but you assume I have a
was told
choice?
to make nice with the council. If that means our military secrets get out, the brass only has themselves to blame.
I'm so pleased you can wash your hands of it.
Spectre
Do you have anything
status.
else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
None, sir.
Very well. Your opinions have some merit, Commander. I'll take them into consideration when I write my report to the Joint Military Command. Not that I expect them to do anything about it. Too many interest groups have too much money invested in this. Commander Shepard?
We did our best in terms of what we could say dialogue-wise. And we still got leveled up out of it. Yay! You know what? We probably could have gotten one or two of them if we had just the 3 points in this. So I'll do that. Get a point in Spectre training while I'm at it. Right, anyway, Liara has all of these biotic skills. Also electronics. Don't ask me why, I don't know either. Anyway, we're just going to upgrade throw a whole bunch, so now she has got a quick status of that. Same with lift, same with warp. In fact, I want singularity, so boom. Some points in singularity, some points in barrier, aka the rest of the points into barrier. Ooh, and with Garrus, ooh, we can give him a bit of first aid. And some damping. Why not? Anywho.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee
Oh,
on
no!
Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped
They're kidnapping.
by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Well, we've got a lead now on a thing we can do in the Hades Gamma Cluster, but until later, that won't matter too much. Ignoring the reporter, because fuck her.
Commander Shepard?
Right, first things first, to the ward. Specifically... damn it, make it's the closest one because I haven't been to Flux. Right, we'll go to the Flux fast travel point after this, because this was a little bit of a oh, hang on. We didn't scan this keeper yet. There we go. Right, on we go over to Emily Wong. And this hopefully won't take... No, I did the rhyme with wrong and long last time. Can't do it again. And you come with a different word.
Is that you've been busy. Congratulations
Not that
on
many
taking down
people here
Fist.
have dongs. That
I
just
was sure
sounds
he
wrong.
was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office?
Found
that could
some
help me?
discs.
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
Ooh, we can Paragon, I can offer more, or just put Renegade, you owe me more.
I had to kill people.
That shows how
discs.
little you actually need
Worth
Paragon
more than
Voice
you're
for this one.
offering.
I didn't tell you to kill Fist.
Yeah, that was Rex's
But
doing.
You're right. I suppose that I did ask you to help me, so... Here, this should be more than adequate. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
You go do that. Well then, let's head to the first road point near Flux. We're going to be needing it later anyway for the main story aspect when we're actually needing to be on the Citadel again. So this is the thing. This is an optional visit to the Citadel. We could just don't go to the Citadel again until the main story requires us to. Alright, we need to head to embassies. As the person that sent us that message is up in the lounge bit, up over this way. Nasana
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
Alright, gets to the
You
point.
said you had a job offer.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
And now you want
You want me
revenge,
to hunt
classic
down the people who
story.
killed her.
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it.
How
Dahlia is
convenient.
alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
You can't
So
negotiate.
don't
with
negotiate
criminals.
with them, obviously.
It's too late. I transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately.
And you didn't.
But
Because you're an
I was
idiot.
afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing.
We got the money, now we
If
can
anyone
shoot her.
finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
Bravo, you fool. Obviously, I know exactly what's going on in
You
this
got
quest
in
line,
over your
but
head and you
still.
expect me to pull you out?
This is easy money for you, Shepard. I've already found her. You just need to bring her back. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to
A reason to
small
go back to
mercenary
Artemis
band
Tau.
operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Alright, I'll do
Don't
it.
worry. I'll bring your sister back.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right woman for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
Right then, onwards we go. Actually, I do want to head over nearer to the one of the other areas in the Presidium, just to see if a different side quest has spawned or not. I don't know if it has yet. Some quests spawn after you've done one of the first 3 main missions that you get given once you've gone out of the Citadel. Some will spawn after 2, some after 3, and obviously there's not really much going on 4th, because once you've done all 4 of the 4 main story missions, then the game tends to put you into the end game. Yeah, Helena Blake is here. Okay, perfect. This quest line.
Got a moment? Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition.
Ah, good for you.
I've got plenty to do already.
Of course you do. But this would be easy work for you, and I pay extremely well. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates.
Perfect.
You could do the galaxy
Yeah,
a
not a
favor.
problem.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the 3rd set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too. We get a few renegade points out of that, which is a lovely thing to do. Hoping for me to have enough on my renegade thing, let's talk to these guys.
I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby
Oi,
too.
leave her alone.
Is this man harassing you, ma'am?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and
Yay,
she's
congratulations.
refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
Right.
I thought gene therapy was common.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
Oh.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
What is the chance of the
chances
disease?
that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
I mean,
which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
And the danger of the
gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about.
It's all iffy
You
there.
understand?
Exactly.
If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
One of the options is probably more to just say get the treatment, but this is however many years in the future. You think by now a woman would get the final say of what goes on in their own body, so we'll let her choose.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
And you're not helping.
Of course she is. So are you. Yelling at her will not bring your brother back.
How dare you? I'm trying to do what's best for the baby.
That's garbage.
You're afraid you'll lose the baby just like you lost your brother.
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
Sounds like this Jacob is a better Jacob than the one we got in Mass Effect 2. Yeah.
Thank you for
No, I'm joining the people that like to dogpile on Jacob a lot. I don't like dogpiling on Jacob. Because, to be fair, Mass Effect 2 gameplay-wise, he's rather mid, and that's the worst I could say, really. Now, in terms of the story aspects, oh boy, but we went over that last time, so I will refrain from talking about that again. Okay, now that I still don't want to talk to her. Yeah.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
You ready for Mass Effect 5? Or whatever they end up calling it, because last time it was just titled Andromeda instead of a number. Yeah, I'm ready for it. I don't have any concerns about BioWare as a whole, compared to some people that will always be like, oh, BioWare, oh, this, BioWare, that. It's like, they've spent their time working on Failguard, they released it, and... Well, that's a first. Alright, fine, I won't talk about Dragon Age in front of a Mass Effect game. Fine. Fine, I get it. What did I do wrong? What did I do? Citadel secure. Okay, right. We'll see where it resumes us. Okay, that happened. I have not had that happen at all until just now. And it wasn't. It's not like I did question. How we got the save? It would appear that it thankfully auto set. Yeah, we have hostile takeover and hostage. So yeah, it auto saved while we were in the CSAC bit. Oh, thank goodness. That's shouldn't have brought up BioWare. No, I think it was because I brought up Dragon Age. And for the record, I haven't got Veilguard, so I can't say whether it's good or bad. I heard what the internet's opinion was of it. People that played it because they were excited for a new Dragon Age had various opinions that I was more willing to accept. And then certain people, we will not name, going, hang on a second, things that have been always things in Dragon Age, how dare BioWare, they've gone insert various levels of woke here.
Logged. The commanding officer
even though it's like, I was able to, in both Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2, do gay sex scenes. Suddenly it's bad in Veilguard. That's what I'm saying. Is that it's suddenly bad. How dare it exist? That's the logic that these idiots use. And it's not fair logic. If that's the sole reason to hate on a game, then I don't know what sort of games they like playing then. Right, so anyways, we have a reason to go back to Artemis Tower, though I forget which bit exactly. So first things first, let's go back to Kronos and just examine the planets that we didn't do. Because now, over half an hour in, we're actually getting to the actual point of the name of the thing. Also, for whatever reason, my YouTube load control panel was just saying, to get started, click the button below to select the stream, even though I know for a fact the stream is active. Right? Yeah, the stream is active and all that. Probably because I mentioned wokeness and all that. Making me sound like one of those usual people. Anyways, some of the places we didn't actually examine includes planets that do nothing. So we're using Kronos for this as an example. Running around for some of these various asteroid belts is worthwhile because occasionally you can find these asteroids or various other things in them that will pop up as unknowns. And of course some planets here may actually contain stuff, but we do get lore of the planet, so it's kind of nice and all that. Just got to do this because we want to make sure that we do it right. Okay. Obviously, once again, we can look at Faerun, but it is a planet we can't go back to, sadly. Sakwas is a world that doesn't have anything to it. And Arceus is the last one that actually has a thing to it, and we can scan for a gas deposit. So yeah, I have forgotten where in the Artemis Tower we need to go. It's fine though. We're trying to look for Geth, because usually if Geth are around, that means Sauron's been up to something. Salamis! Nope. Note to self. Go look up that IGN guide. No, I won't do that. Like the Hanar homeworld, Proteus has more than 90% oceanic cover. Lovely. And there's a gas deposit. Check the asteroid belt for any potential unknowns. Nothing. Cersei here is a gas deposit once again. Nice. We're getting plenty of gas deposits today. And then Norsiska is just nothing other than lore. And Pharos is a survey planet. Scans of the planet reveal that the planet based on the moon. The Recon team found nothing of interest, but much of the debris was marked with the Magna Colony's insignia. And that's all for that part. Which means what we're looking for is either Macedon or Sparta, other than just, you know, the standard doing things. Shagira is a landable planet, so we'll go there. We'll go there last. We'll just survey everything else first. So poor land, Matriarch's waiting. Perfect. So yeah, some of these collectibles we can find throughout the galaxy is something that's worth talking about. Oh, actually side quests as well. It rewards you for doing your exploration. I think it's part of it, not a second. Right, okay, well, it's good to remember. Just gonna, unknown, metallic asteroid. We get, some titanium. Useful stuff. Anyways, in Macedon, Shagira is a planet we can land on, which means, although I probably shouldn't need to explain it, the mechanics of Mass Effect 1 means that we're now going to enter a box of stuff. We'll take Rex and Caden this time. I don't think it really matters too much who I take, unless it's a specific situation, like say, oh I don't know, the mission on the moon. Once we're high enough level to get that mission on the moon, oh, we're taking Garrus and Tali, that's for damn sure. But regardless, we're on a planet now, which means we need to look at the map and see what there is. There's debris, there is a stronghold, and there is an anomaly. Oh, and of course, welcome back to what I've been doing with Pokemon Legends Arceus, where I go onto the map, put a pin down, and then beeline to it. To be fair, unless I'm on a planet where there's a fucking fashion war around, I almost said 4-masher, which is the wrong way around. There would be more Tor masher, not 4, because then that suggests there's a H there to make the sound, or just an F instead. Level 1 hazard, meaning if we step out of the Mako, we're going to definitely have some stuff. You know what? I think this is a good time to actually talk about the Mako. The Mako, I don't mind the Mako. I think the Mako has its place. And I hope that Mass Effect 5 has something akin to the Mako. Similar to with Andromeda, where there was vehicle stuff you can do for movement purposes. But it was more for just moving around the worlds that you could land on. Less having to actually shoot things. Which is a shame, really. It's a real shame. Let's check out the anomaly. Once we're done with this planet, we can head on over to Sparta and then finish up everything on the Artemis Tower for the time being. I will probably focus on the galaxies where we've actually got stuff to begin with, but I will happily explore other stuff because, I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out whether I want to go to Nefaria or Pharos first, because with Pharos we have to deal with the entire segment with the Thorian, but before that there's all the geth bits, which is fine. The geth bits are fine actually. Let's driving around the planets in the later ones. Well, 3 I understand why we couldn't, but we could have had more than 2. Oh god, the hammerhead. I say it, I'm gonna say it, I don't like the hammerhead. Like I was dying repeatedly on some of the missions with the hammerhead on normal. Because its health is unclear until I realised, oh shit, I'm on fire, and then I exploded. I think it's just not as good as it could be. Well, we found our anomaly bit. And inside, yeah, it's an Asari capsule in here. Nefaria has did 5 times before. Yeah, and the thing is though, it's actually worth doing with Insanity because we're gonna be wanting to get the XP when we get round to Mass Effect 2. That's the one issue I'm gonna have with it, is that I'm gonna have to do it for the XP because it's going to be probably easier at points. Before I learned to listen for the beeps on the hammerhead. That's how it works. I probably still don't get it myself personally as a whole. But then again, I didn't have access to the DLC stuff till Mass Effect 2 was until Legendary Edition, so that's on me probably more. Anyway, some thorium, lovely. Nefaria as a whole for Zone has the stuff at the start, which is easy. Now the initial waves of geth, well, we've still got the Mako. Then there's then the Wag occur. And that's going to be where the issues occur. Pardon me. And we need to do at least one of the 2 in order to unlock Thermite. And I won't do Thermite until last. That's just personal philosophy. Why would I want to potentially not have enough Renegade or Paragon to save Lex? It is beyond me. Unless I wanted to try and be a dick in Mass Effect 3 to the Krogan, but then that's just being mean. Aha! Pirates! Unfortunately for their snipers, I have this wonderful thing called the Mako, which means they die horribly. Where's the rest of them? Around here. Well, that one's hiding. This one's in a tower. Oh no, it sniped me thing. Right. Let's head on in. Well, it's probably just to see. Oh, I do need to level people up. Gaiden gets more throw. He gets some lift. Get barrier. All the barrier. Let's get some decryption. Why not? Wax. Get some warp. Get at least a bit of throw. Get some barrier. Oh, Gaiden still has a point. Damn it. Ooh, the Offender 3 is better overall. Hammer 3 is better than that. And we don't have any better armor that I can equip yet because I don't have the armor for it. Right, we're an infiltrator. Let's use our sniper rifle. Oh, I'm not sure if I can actually shoot them. Oh, okay, well. Okay, clearly I don't know how to shoot with a sniper properly, or we got unlucky with our shots. And that's why it's nice to have someone with... It's like seeing some posts decide that the strategy should be to just run as up close to you as possible. I mean, I'll happily do that too, especially when there's a sniper around. I can tell when the beamer cars. Alright, pirates, yeah. Days are numbered. My shield! No! I will stay into cover for a bit. Let our shield come back. There we go. There you are, you sniper. Oh, there's another one. Ow! Damn it. And get into cover in time. That's the one issue with the snipers. Failed to get into cover. Oh, I'm sorry, safe. Why was that a sniper? Well, that's okay. So the left. There we go. So now we do need to steal that sniper. Where did they go? Did they go up there? Oh, we'll deal with them once I go into this side room. Okay. Well. Anyways, a crate we can open, lovely. Oh, all these crates we can open, good, good, good. Medical station, I'll get some Medi-gel if we don't have the maximum amount that we can have. Also some armor, that's always good to get. Ah, that's nice decided to assist. Nice of it to choose to. It's just a pirate sniper. They're fleeing, they are actively running away. The coward. And they're using a pistol too. They purposely switched to a pistol while still backing away from the effective range. The AI sometimes, I swear. No, my decryption's too low. Aha! So this was what I was looking for. No! Really? My decryption's too low? I am like 2 points away from Master Sabotage. Fuck off, game. Well... That sucks. That just means, however, we don't get all the items we could, but that's about it, really. Also the experience from it, but oh well. Can't do much about that, though. We'll get a level up soonish, hopefully. But this is Legendary Edition after all. I'm not saying that Legendary Edition's easier. I'm just saying that it's definitely got a different leveling curve than the original version. Speaking of the original version, actually, I do quite like the original one. If I had a CD drive, I would happily install it still. Right, okay, with that, let's return to the Normandy. And we'll still head to Sparta, go and explore it. Because at the end of the day, anything that could be a potential lead on what the geth is doing is always a good thing, lore-wise. I'm doing lore as to what we're doing, because we can make this fun somehow. By being funny, that's what I should be doing. So, Tremere, we can't do anything with. Check for any unknowns. Oh, there we go. Asteroid Cluster. And, oh, Prothean Data Disk.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Okay, well, we'll check that out once we've checked everything else out. No more unknown stuff. Good, good, good. Olds here. There's nothing, just a world that exists. We'll check this large asteroid belt. Oh, wow, just survey Alsagus. Ah, some plutonium. Nothing. Okay. Check Odin Tamalaska. some hydrogen. And now we'll go here. Good old distress beacon. What could possibly go wrong with a distress beacon, eh? We'll take Wex and Tali. I'm just picking at random. I'll be perfectly honest. When we go to do the Farrier, we'll pick Liara for obvious reasons. And Farewells will probably just be picked at random because there isn't really anyone in particular you should take out of any reasons. Right, there's a distress signal there, some debris there, and there's an anomaly there. Let's head to the distress signal. I love this sort of thing. I love the Mako. It's so fun. Love Tali. That's who I usually romance. Hey, fair enough. I don't know. It took me several playthroughs to actually get rekindled too, because I kept forgetting that the crash and walk. I keep forgetting that renewing the relationship with Liara in Mass Effect 2 in the Shadowbroker DLC doesn't actually do anything. It doesn't get you to rekindle, which is weird because you are rekindling a relationship. Mass Effect 2 is basically you have to establish basically another. Oh, we should not have done that. You're basically establishing another relationship. There is, because Caden is a null and Liara is not till Shadowbroker. So, although I am glad on PlayStation they separate the achievement, the trophies, so the insanity stuff is not needed, because that would not be fun. I'm at half health. Oh, did I drive too far away? Fuck. Actually, it doesn't matter if I drove too far away or not. I didn't lose full health. Sweet. Ah! It hit me all those times. Fuck. Okay. That was so mad at me when she during the Shadowbroker DLC. Wow. She left need something. I think Shadowbroker definitely helps expand Liara's character past all the stuff that we know of her, about her in Mass Effect 1. And it wasn't until I actually had the Legendary Edition came out that I didn't even know that her outfit Mass Effect 3 was used in Shadowbroker. So it basically is a case of they made the asset and then oh wait, yeah, this is the stuff to do with Kohaku. Well, we've inadvertently did the quests in the wrong way round that I was thinking of doing them in. Well, anyways, normally, nom time. It's a fun word to say. Honestly, BioWare, you know what? Vanguard does the right thing by just having it be like, yeah, all your party members can potentially be romanceable. I think that's the correct move because. Yeah, pardon me. Because it means that the people that care about doing any amount of BioWare romances will get to have the fun of doing that, while those that don't care can just ignore it. And lo and behold, when they don't ignore it and then moan about it happening. The internet never change. As you know, please do change. I'm sick and tired of half of it. Or half the shit that's going on. We are suddenly on fire. That was, won't let me out, because we're repairing the ship, with the car. There we go. Recover the Solarian artifact. And then there is, on the map, debris. So this was our first encounter with a Thrasher Maw. We will be having to deal with more of them in Mass Effect 1. There's a couple more we could end up dealing with in terms of just planets that we can go to. it does happen again, but other than that, Mass Effect 2 obviously, and then Mass Effect 3 you don't really have to deal with them. So, well, at least we're not dealing with them. Well, anyways, I do ponder how much Mass Effect 3 I'll actually play on Insanity. Electronics too low. What about now? Hey! Alright, there we go. Now with that sorted, that's the Armor's Tower dealt with. Ugh, ow. That keep getting fucked over. Oh yeah, right, okay, I think Hades Gamma has a thing. Oh, there's like 3 systems, okay. Hades Gamma, let's go there. Okay, I don't think there's going to be any unknown stuff, so I could go, nope, just dialogue, that stuff. Edmos has a surveyable thing where we can find some hydrogen. Plober has Matrix Writings. Adams and Tali tried unsuccessfully to determine its origins. Nice to see more than one person trying and failing for once. Trebin is a planet we can land on. Hoendor is nothing. And over here is Famo, where we can get ourselves some uranium. Yay! So right, on to Trebin. Ooh, let's put Ashley on the team for a mission. We'll take Rex as well. She will appreciate the fact that she has to share a Mako with a Krogan, and if she doesn't, we can always leave her behind. Alright, and here we can see an anomaly, a research base, debris, and another anomaly. Okay, well, let's head to this anomaly over here first, since it is the furthest thing away from literally everything else. You know, maybe there's a reason why people were mixed on Starfield. Because it was promising something like this, but on a bigger, larger scale. And when you do the whole every world is explorable thing, a lot of them are just going to end up being empty planets where not much is going on. And then to the surprise of no one, you get mixed reviews because people that were hoping for there to be an epic adventure every time don't get it. What's the next thing? Hey, another fashion ball! Lovely! Ow! Oh. And we were too close. Okay. Welcome to Trebin. Let's go to this debris first. Oh, scratch that. There's ore. So anyway, let's just redo the entire spill I was doing about Starfield, and we'll pretend that that fashion board doesn't exist. Ah, some plutonium. Let's face it, what I'm doing here is basically me trying to get as much experience and better gear as possible before I have to actually play the game properly, because things are going to get harder. They better do, otherwise I'm wasting my time playing on Insanity. I might as well just head on over to Mass Effect 2 immediately and just said, Mass Effect 1, you could just blow air on geth and they'll kill over. And then that's not as fun. Ho ho! Scavengers! Ah, they actually have rocket launchers. Okay. Trying to keep your shields up while I've got a turret shooting at you. Silly Torian. B, X, A, Y, A, Y. So, while we're heading over to this anomaly, which hopefully is not another fashion war, I saw people talking about someone's hear me out, and I'm thinking like, wait, what's a hear me out? And then it's like, oh, it's a sex thing. It's like who they want to be in that they want to do sexual things to, or have sexual things done to them by. And I heard that one person said they wanted to hear me out on some of the enemies from Fear and Hunger. And my initial thoughts, because I played the first game, is why would you want, if you want to try and get a hear me out on anything Fear and Hunger, you're not getting heard out, you're just weird. Like, just straight up, just, oh. Oh, this place doesn't look too lively. Like, honestly, it... I know if I posted something about that on Reddit, I'd probably get bombarded by the Terminator fans being like, what do you mean? Marino is right there! And I'll be like, still pretty weird, fellas. Considering it's human beings that are existing in said universe, there's probably a lot of weird factors you could talk about when it comes to Fear and Hunger's cast as a whole. And I would obviously be referring to the first game, not the second one. And it'll just end up being a massive argument. It just would. I know it would be. As you know, people would argue on me over the first game characters actually thinking it through, because... Oh, my nose. Because some of the people on Reddit, fucking hell, like... Does every other post need to be people being down bad for Kahawa? Like, seriously? I mean, my aim out would most likely be Mifara. Baldur's Gate.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed
I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually have a hear me out. Because I really don't know who I'd even would consider fictional character-wise anyway. Like, I can do the joking affection towards a character, but maybe I just think too pragmatically of, these are all fictional characters, they don't exist, and I'm just being a killjoy, as per usual. Which, you know what, I don't blame others then, at that point, if they want to discard my opinions. Like seriously, like, the closest thing to hear me out would be, what, like, who's a real person? Like Rhea Ripley, WWE wrestler, and it's like new women's champion. In fact, spoilers for War. I don't know. Like, I'll happily do romances in video games, but that's more just because I want to experience as much of a game as possible. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of sadly, I'll have a lot of shields to them, so Overload is actually probably going to be good. Oh, I was then after that. Okay. Come on, you have throw whack, for fuck's sake. I thought I killed that one. If we go off of the Dragon Age playthroughs, would I need to... It would break the question, I guess closest things like a Hear Me Out would be then playthroughs would be like Hamilton. And that's just because he decides to commit an act of terrorism. And that's about it, really. Like, not really much more I can think of. Maybe I just don't get it. Maybe that's it. Maybe I don't realise just how down bad people can be for fictional characters sometimes. And then I forget that the internet exists as per usual. Oh, that's more than... Actually, while I'm doing standing here, I'm going to get murdered by them. Actually... I love being able to do it. Maybe it's somebody a quiver shotgun. For most like me, it's a joke, but some people are serious when they say "hear me out." Yeah. That's the thing. It's like when you hear the people that are joking, and it's like, oh yeah, let's humorously say that, and it's like yeah, fair enough, because people have taste and whatever, it's fine, and all that. When it's people being serious, sometimes I do think that they have some issues. Sometimes, especially since Hear Me Out, by the looks of things, is meant to be like, you want to, but everyone else would be like, what in the actual fuck is wrong with you? That's the sort of logic that's meant to be the case by the looks of things. I could be wrong on that. I could be horribly wrong. So, you know, I just... maybe... I can't say that my brain's not porn-riddled like everyone else my age, but maybe some people are far too addicted to thinking on the hornier side of things than they should be. Maybe I've been desensitized to everything as per usual. Though then again, I'm still waiting for the day itch.io take down a couple of things that I spotted, because they are not legal in the slightest. But, nah, what can you do? I keep seeing posts online of people ranting and raving about how academic stuff, academic places use like AI checkers, and there's works that are getting flagged as AI for using words like the and it's like, that's not right. But then it's like, hang on, wait, no, these forms of AI checkers, they're machine learning. which mean they're machine learning things, which means that you feed them stuff and they learn based off of that. So these AI checking to see if AI is around will be going up with whatever was input into them in the first place. So if it's something that's an academic level, like proper published essays, then it's going to look at a proper essay and go, well, this is clearly AI. It will do that. It's a key reason as to why I think people should not have jumped the gun and gone, AI is the future, everything needs to be AI right this instant, because clearly it's not ready to be used on a large scale. And I'm not saying that it's good, I'm not saying it's bad, I just think that it's a bubble. I'm gonna say that it's a bubble. This AI, this current trend of AI is just like with every other trend, it's gonna get to a point where it will just explode in terms of just, depends what we can land on. And ultimately is going to fall to a wayside, where it's not going to be as important for everyone to try and get in on the ground level, on the ground floor. It just isn't. It will. The .com bubble happened. It went pop. How many times do I need to bring up Tulip Mania? I have to, because I learned of it through Persona, but still. I'll take Gas in the Hour. Actually, no, I took those two at the same time before. Let's take Ashley again. Why not? I don't think it matters too much, but... Hey, a meat shield's a meat shield. Honestly, I'll be happy for when this whole AI discussion just gets finalized, or just like either just a blanket, this shit is bad, or a blanket, hey, we've actually found a use for it that actually makes everything better and more convenient, and everyone should use it now, in a way where you don't get people thinking, actually, hold on, let's think about this for a second. That's just the two options, really. Trying to force down everyone's throats. The people that hate things getting forced down their throat are going to go against it on principle. So me, I'm against it on principle. I think AI art is stupid, because artists everywhere are basically getting screwed over because we don't need to pay an artist a fair amount of money for a picture when we could just use AI. It's like, it'd be so much easier for me if I used AI to make a bunch of thumbnails than it would be for me to either try and figure out how to make thumbnails on my own accord, because I haven't done that properly since a single attempt with, like, I don't know, the Quartz randomized playthrough of Cold Steel 1. And it would be more convenient and probably cheaper than going for the route of finding an artist on DeviantArt and paying them money. It would be. But it would also not be correct. It would also not be fine. I think it would be disrespectful to artists everywhere. The reason why people are complaining about some of the voice actors not appearing in, like, Genshin for months on end at this point is because, yeah, some of the voice studios are like, no, we could just use AI. You've signed with us, so we have the right to use your voice. And the VAs have gone, no, that's fucking stupid. And I'm in full agreement with it. I don't play Genshin much anyway. Like, the last time I played it was on stream, and even then it's like early game, and I don't have it in me to play much gacha at the moment. Like, I checked out Infinity Nikki on my own accord on PlayStation, and it's alright. I think the fashion aspect to it is definitely its best selling point, really, because it's like, you can put on all these cute outfits, and it's like, yeah, you know what, some of these outfits are legitimately rather cute. Bravo developers, you did your job. But in terms of just playing a gacha game and as a whole, it's like, because I'm not even one of those sweats that are like, I can't do high-end content because all I've got are characters from launch and they're not designed around the current endgame content. Like, no, I'm not like that. I'm not going to be like that when it comes to gacha endgame content. Like, currently in Zenless, I have Miyabi. Everything dies to Miyabi at the moment. Yeah, pardon me. So, you know, but there's going to be points where Miyabi's not going to be useful because Zenless is going to have a bunch of times when the enemy is going to assist her specifically because they want people to stop her and use new units. And that's the curse of gacha. It is a curse that will forever exist because what else are you meant to do? People like complain of things like power creeping and Starlight, and I know I'm talking more about Hoyo a whole bunch, but they're going to complain about it at all times because it's going to keep happening, that power creep occurs. Not because the developers are evil and they have, and their motives are to just screw people out of whichever unit they've most recently got. It's more out of wanting to make money. And that's something that I think people forget. Are games live service because they want to make a fun game, or are games live service because they want to make a ton of money? It's why something like Kill the Justice League exists. Did Rocksteady make the game in that style because they wanted to make a game like it that would be fun, or did they do it out of money first and then hoping for it to be fun later? Every single live service game, and gacha games that don't get successful immediately, some of them just die immediately, just then get end of service too quickly. Let's break it over, maybe back in 30 if they're still streaming. Get. And I've just noticed all the lives master one have the same kind of entries. Yeah, a lot of these places do. It's a case of level design being the same. It's samey level design, and you can excuse it when it's like a bunch of side content, because it's like, this is only some of it's only ever going to be seen by players if they actually decide to play it. If it was the same level design for, say, the main missions, then you'd start getting people going, it's all too samey. And it'd be fair enough. It would be. Anyway, good luck on whatever it is that you happen to have to be doing that at this present moment, Juwan Davis. Hope you enjoyed what you've been able to catch so far. And yeah, I should still pop up. I might still be streaming. Don't know. Because I do have stuff to do this afternoon. Well, for me, afternoon. Time zones are a bitch, but yeah. And by things, I mean I've got to go pick up some stuff. Because food is needed to be bought, and that's important. So that was one of the Syndicate hideouts. I need to pay attention to the quest logs. Thing is that you don't get markers. So, that's a thing. But yeah, okay. So this wouldn't show up otherwise. I would say, but yeah, I don't know. I forget too many details sometimes with games. Anyway, there is still the Fanata system, which is where fella's been kidnapped. I might take Caden with me then. Yep, there it is, the SV Ontario. Anyway, Tong Shogun, nice name, just not really all that useful as a planet. Wookiee asteroid. Large deposit of magnesium. Meanwhile, Gentuma has Provian data disks, lovely stuff. We'll loop around this asteroid belt, see if we get an unknown crop up. Nope. There is a planet here. Neptune. Large deposit of thorium on a nearby moon. So the planet itself is useless, but there was a moon. Anyways, the MSCV Ontario. Let's take Caden and let's take Wax. Then I should probably have been... I haven't used my last point yet. We should probably try to get armor then. We'll get lift upgraded for Caden. We'll do something like that. Wax. Have all the fitness. Also throw. I should probably check my equipment, make sure I'm actually using the best that I've got. Reaper 4... No, that's not what I want to do. Reaper 4... Slow firing and has lower accuracy than other sniper rifles in its class. But it is more powerful. I'll take it. Blue wire tools are mostly the same. Assassin has slightly less shield but more damage protection. George has more shield but less damage protection. And they look like this. George looks like this, and Assassin looks like this. So, fun fact on those. And Rex can buy Explorer free. Yay! New Rex armor. Also Phoenix go as well. And Caden can buy the Assassin free. There we go. What upgrades do we have? First aid and phase 3. Shield. Nope, shield battery. Will do. Hardened 3. That will help out. Let's go to the squad menu to target our helmets. Let's be sensible. We're on a ship after all. Oh, actually, yeah, we don't actually have to do that then. But we gotta look at Rex's ugly mug. I should probably check. Do I have? What do I have? I have chemical rounds free. Anti-personal could be useful. Armor piercing is fine against geth, but we're not finding any. Ah! Welcome to this ship full of biotic terrorists. We now have 3 minutes to get through them. Thankfully they are biotics at the end of the day, meaning they're probably not the most serious combat as a whole, though it would appear I have Caden, no! Bastards! Shit, I've got no shield. Right, there we go. We dealt with them. Hey. Right, we have got a timer on us, so there's no time to explore. We need to go to the chairman immediately. And we succeed!
See how it is? You write letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish this charade?
Please, I was trying to help you people.
Don't be stupid.
Let's not do anything we're all gonna regret.
Why not? What have we got to lose? Since the chairman here decided that we didn't get reparations, we've got nothing left to live for.
But I've changed my mind. Seeing you all, it's clear that you all deserve...
You had your chance. Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
Don't be stupid.
You die fighting, you'll get a lot of biotics killed as well.
What do you mean?
Think.
You just made all L2 biotics look like terrorists. Think of what will happen to them.
But people need to hear about what the government has done and what it has failed to do.
People have heard. You've already accomplished that. You don't need to die for it.
What Caden said.
You're right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrendered.
Pull that gun, shoot them. Nah.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me. I'll see to it that the reparations discussion is reopened. I didn't know they were so desperate.
Then you weren't doing your job. A 5th Fleet cruiser will pick you and the prisoners up.
But we did it! We got our renegade points in the process, and we've successfully defused the situation. Although we did have to shoot a number of people, so... Good work there, gents! Yay, level up! What level are we? Level 10! Get more health out of fitness now, we can actually grab it. Do that with Caden. Probably make assault rifle stronger on wax. That would probably be the useful thing to do. But we can equip better armor now. I have a Gladiator 1. It would give us better damage protection, but other than that, not really much else. Damn. Well, if we do get our hands on any, where's that average gate? Description. Like B, X, A, B, X. Yeah, that was simple. But if we do get our hands on any medium armor, that's for humans, we will be able to equip it now, which is useful. Basically, I think only me and Ashley would be able to equip it anyway at this point then. So this is the truest showings of how much more of an actual RPG it is. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind the more shootery aspects of Mass Effect, but I love the RPG aspects. I love them. It's so fun. Maybe one day I'll do like I'm trying to think what games to either reinstall or just install in general on my computer. Maybe we might see 1 or 2 games I have that are more strategy focused.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Thank you for dealing with the hostage situation, Commander.
You're welcome, Hackett.
Chairman Burns was quite impressed by the way you resolved the situation peacefully. Your assistance above and beyond the formal duties has been noted, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Cool. With that, that's the Hades Gamma cluster fully dealt with at the moment, unless there's an additional thing that will come later. Voyager cluster, Gemini Sigma, Argus Rho, Kepler Verge, Armstrong Nebula, and the Hawking ETA. Are all other places to go to, so Voyager cluster. There's only one galaxy we can see at the moment. Amazon. Ah, I see. So this is where Jeff Bezos will go with his billions.
Commander, incoming signal from 5th Fleet HQ on the Citadel.
Commander Shepard.
Oh.
Something uncomfortable has just come
Uncomfortableness.
up. In the First Contact War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
Well,
where's it been in the meantime?
No idea. Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry after First Contact.
So...
And this is a problem. Why?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish.
Why are we attaching nukes to probes? Why
Just because I
me?
saved Eden Prime doesn't make me an expert on nuclear munitions.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years.
I'm going to unclassify
The
them.
Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
Alright, where is it then?
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral. And we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
Stupid Alliance. Anyway, Age Binium, we can land on it, and ooh, nice lovely red sun. Denusia has nothing other than its law of its planet's existence. Sonddimmer has some polonium. Maybe that's what that probe went. Cybin has Turian insignia. Tremar has nitrogen. Anything of note around here? Doesn't look like it. So anyway, Age Binium. And well, clearly I'll take my tech expert in Tali, and I'll take Wax. Well, he shouldn't. Hopefully, he doesn't decide to go whack with a shotgun and then blow us all to smithereens. But you know. Right, so the Alliance homing beacon's there, there's an anomaly there, and debris there. Let's head towards the anomaly first. I'll say anomaly. I'll say anomaly. Anomaly. I'll say anomaly properly. Fuck's sake, me. You know, there's times when when it feels like I'm just trying to say a word stupidly. Like people should just be going, yes, Chris, we get it. You failed English multiple times, and it was as your first fucking language. But there's a point where it's trying too hard. It's like the Barry Berry situation when I talk about Pokemon. Like, it's not funny. It never has been funny, and it will never will be funny. And yet I'll keep doing it. Either that means it's an actual speech impediment that I need to deal with, or I don't know. Sometimes there's definitely times when I feel like that's what I'm doing. I'm just saying things in a dumb way just to try and seem funny or something. And it's like those people. It's like it's fine when there are people that do that, and it's more for the purposes of a joke. But when it's clearly not a joke, and then you can make fun of it, it's like, that sounds kind of mean. Well, we discovered a thing. That was the pro bit. Other than that, it doesn't appear that we've got anything else going on. I wonder if the sun looks more like that if, say, we were on a planet like Mercury. You know? Oh! No, I didn't mean to do that. Whew. I'm so glad I'm able to swerve in the correct way and not screw everything up. Meanwhile, in Legends Arceus, I drown in the river 100 times until Basket Legion is a thing we can get. But we've gone. Make it sound like somehow the stream is from the past when it's not. Unless you're time traveling. In which case, hello future or past time travelers. How's the future or the past? And if you're from the past, why didn't you explain time travel to us sooner? Unless you can't travel back to the present day. In which case, fair enough. Back to the past, because, yeah. So that's the thing about time travel. Is that, theoretically speaking, it probably could exist one day. It probably could. It's just whether or not scientists can figure out how to make time travel that isn't just sending someone forward into the future one way. Oh, I pressed B. I pressed Y that time before I did Y. Why am I screwing up? I'm not focusing clearly. Let's see, games I could install. Oh no, we should keep on about time travel. Because the thing with time travel at the end of the day is that the big issues with it will always be probably just trying to figure out how to get it to work. And even then, if you crack the code, you'd need a machine that's able to transport you theoretically. Assuming that's how time travel would work. And yeah, Smarty Pants can just be like, well, technically speaking, we're already travelling into the future, except it's no longer our future, it's the present. And it's like, yeah, funny, correct. And it's like, yeah, fair enough, actually, fair. Oh, that was probably not the wisest way to do it. Where the fuck is this bomb? What we found here is another one of these bits.
The signal's coming from a mine?
This smells.
I agree. The probe did not crash. Someone moved it here.
Your grasp of the obvious is inspiring. There's still a nuke down there. Check
Hey, Shepard, don't be too mean to Tali. Right. To be fair, this is all optional dialogue. The thing is with optional dialogue, will always and forever be, it's optional. Is this dialogue Does this dialogue matter? Take case in point. Watch something like Part 10 of the Cold Steel 4 playthrough as a good example. I can explain it a little bit actually because I know people would actually want to go and click on it. Case in point that where we're in Orders, and it's like the dialogue from people like Muse and Crow and Eustace. I think Eustace, maybe not Eustace. Do we have to take Eustace? I'm trying to remember. Crow and Muse we definitely take. And I think Ash. I think we take Ash as well. No matter what. Those people will have guaranteed dialogue that is always the same. Because they're the ones that you take with you on that bit in Cold Steel 4. People like say Marcus. No, maybe we do take Marcus. People say like, oh, if you say like, oh, I don't know, like, Tina. She is not required for that bit. So you get the pure optional dialogue. Not even that you could get theoretically from her if there's anything additional for her to say.
That was a detonator.
Ah!
Just screwed it.
My chest. Ow! Oh fuck! Oh. Make me jump right out of my body, that did. Fuck. At last.
You don't remember me. No matter. I remember you. I never forget anyone I fought. My name is Ilanos Heliot. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
I don't study the internal politics of pirate bands.
The strongest leads. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
You're the one behind the attack on Elysium.
I was the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster. The one blamed when it failed. Failed.
Naturally.
Failed because of you. Your damnable holding action.
My crew will come for me.
Let them. We'll be ready. An Alliance warship would make a fine prize. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, the ores here are laced with heavy metals. I'm afraid your suit radios aren't powerful enough to transmit out.
You'll see me again, Heliot. Count on it.
I rather doubt that. Goodbye, Shepard.
What do we do now, Shepard?
Well, first things
We
first,
find a way out.
we get out.
Someone up there
Then we
knows
kill
where to
him.
boot up his ass. See if there's anything in here we can use.
You have to disable the bomb before it blows up. Shit. Okay, but while we're disabling this, as the point I was trying to make, like, it means that there'll be dialogue where it's just like, oh yeah, I'm in agreement. And that'll be it, really, from, like, optional PI members. It's why, at the end of the day, Mass Effect's fine, because it's like, oh, you're taking 2 out of 6 people, and it's like, oh, that's a lot more easier to question then, in terms of, like, dialogue. We did it! We disabled the bomb! Phew! More importantly, we need to get the hell out of here. Looks like we have to go this way. So, you really, like, optional dialogue is always a bane, but at the same time, it's, what can you do, you know? So our Mako has now been moved to over there. I should probably upgrade Tali's stuff. Get first aid on her. A bit of damping wouldn't be too bad. Unlock shotguns. That's fine. Ah! Where's the resume point? From when we landed on the planet! Ladies and gentlemen, the lesson of the day is save regularly. That way, when you screw something up, you're not going back several minutes of your life. We'll just do the main objective.
The signal. I agree. The
right.
Talked about Coastal 4. You know what? My honest opinion of the Coastal games is very simple. Coastal 1, good. Coastal 2, not as good, but still fine. It's still a good game. Coastal 3 is good. Coastal 4 suffers from having to try and wrap a lot of stuff up. That doesn't even, and some of which doesn't even actually finish getting wrapped up till Weathery anyway. So lots of things because 3, 2, 1.
You caused the.
Who do you think runs the turret?
You assume I.
3 years ago,
You organized the attack on Elysium.
I, the one, failed because of you.
You'll see.
Goodbye, Shepard.
What do we do?
So we're doing this again. Right, we disabled the bomb successfully again, and now to leave. And I'll throw a save down. Actually, because I don't know if we'll be able to save outside, I'll throw a save down, so save 3. There we go. Right, so we have to now. I think the plan should be to make our way to the Mako without alerting the guards. So try and make it down before they start sniping me. Because if they snipe me before I get to the Mako, we die in one shot, which is kind of an issue. Holy shit, we can't just walk to the Mako. They don't notice us. Right, you know what? One year over. Went for a lot of trouble to join you here. Pay ends like this for him, at least. Now that you're above ground, your superhero has re-established connection with normality. Time to get the hell out of here. Well, I mean, there is still the debris over this way. We'll go and recollect the debris, because that's up here. So, yeah, well, I made issues for myself there a little bit. But, oh well. There we go. Don't know if that was the same awards as before, but anyway, back to the Normandy. Oh, TikTok. Oh, where is I am? So
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Normandy? Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in geth activity in the Skillian Verge.
Oh no.
Surveillance drones have identified geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
Understood. I'm on it, Admiral.
Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
4 systems. Let's go with gargling fast and go upwards. Planet, blue, hey. Matriarch's Whitings. Nothing. Wangry is the binary commander, okay. So Gelwus, nothing. On Tiramon, gone. Got some cobble going. Since we're dealing with a load attack, we'll take Tully and, yeah, you know what, Tully and Wakes seem to be a good combo for what we're doing at the moment. So there's the other one we touch outpost there, there's debris there, and there's an anomaly over there. Let's go to the debris first. That's just simple enough. Debris is a crashed probe. Alright, well the other one research bit is over this way. So next. Oh, there's more over there. Now I should think that I could install my PC. CFLive. Here's my Magic 5. Oh no, would people, I don't know if anyone's watching right now, but would anyone actually care if I did a Heroes of My Magic 5 stream ever? Just even if it was just a one-off. Because I've got all the versions, so I can do campaign stuff. Not saying I'm going to do any good at them. It's been years since I've touched any of them. Oh, my attempt up the mountains failed. Man, if only this was a weird I probably would have made it. Actually, no, I wouldn't have made it that high up. I think there's a way up this hill. And the way I was going about it was not the correct way. But finally, we found geth, supposedly. These are just reports. Of potential geth. Oh, come on. Can we not climb walls ever? It's stuff like this that makes people be like, ugh, fuck the Marco, why did it even exist in the first place? It's like, yeah, it's better that we got something like this and they tried to do something like this, then a part of me to just not bother. Well, I think I can see the route that you're meant to take. Clearly I didn't do that. Entrance console. We're in. Dual control, and there's at least a weapon locker we can decrypt. Okay. B8. Guns. Lots of guns. Enough guns, one could say. Where is... Sorry, no! Oh. Oh, just fell over. Hey, okay, that should have been everything there. Fucking husks. So, let's see. Are there any actual geth in here? Came back as Tully died. She actually died. No, she either did die or she was on like 1 health. This place is just full of husks. Where's McGath? No, Tali! Okay, I need to heal my crew more often. Yeah, no, Tali. I don't have Unity yet. I have not picked up Unity yet. Fuck, okay. Well then, I guess that's the thing that I should be doing then, is going for Unity as a thing so I can revive my party members. Hey, Tali. You okay? Works, point her with a stick. I'm gonna go and shoot some stuff. Oh, destroy, 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 destroy. Oh, thank you, Rex. Ah, second one! Fuck you, game! I'm just doing side things. And we're back to the start of the planet. I am level 10. I haven't put, I just need to get a level and then I can put 3 points into Spectre training. Because I focused fired on getting armor. Boy, okay, right, we're heading to the research bit because clearly the debris isn't all that useful. But 2 destroyers. 2 in quick succession. You know what? There's times like this where I wish I was playing a bionic class. Because then I could just use throw myself. Like, maybe I just bought into some of the people complaining about people loading up Mass Effect and playing as a Vanguard. Because Vanguard would have been useful there. I'll tell you that. Also, if we brought Caden with us instead of Tali, we could have done a bit different there. Same if we took Liara. Basically, Tali should have been stunting up, and we definitely should have done that. 2 destroyers on Insane is crazy. Oh, you need Singularity. Oh, let me just quickly check. I didn't take a crew member that didn't have a Singularity, did I? I'm an idiot. Well, I think I've established this on several streams at this point, but I took a slight bit of damage by crashing into a wall just then. Close quarters encounters. I've chosen a class that's designed around long range encounters. Bravo me. Actually, we might still go grab that now, because that's still quite close. But after this, after we deal with the insights here. Right, before we enter the building, how about I save the game? That way we can resume from this point and not from the start of the planet. Right, okay, in we go. Weapon locker. XP. Hey, XP, that's simple enough. Weapons. That's actually a Crypto Reaper. Sniper rifle. Let's see if I can do things now. Okay, that might be a slight issue. Tali likes to run up close because she's got a shotgun. And that's the issue with the sniper rifle there a little bit. Actually, we're doing a lot better this time. Oh, damn it. There we go. Right, that's the husks dealt with. We now need to deal with the husks that spawn in the hallway. Well, no, they spawn in the rooms, just we need to be in the hallway for them. Which means Tali's got the health. She should be able to live this at the moment. Let's go this way. Use sabotage on it! I don't know what sabotage does to a husk, but That one over there is being an idiot. Why am I trying to shoot it from across with a assault rifle? I've got a sniper rifle. I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm... There we go, we hit it. Is there anything in this bit? There's malfunction object. There's a crate. Definitely spawned in. If I do that, they'll at least halt them, hopefully. Oh, jammed, because we're not necessarily in the best of situations. Right, so they have definitely spawned. My things get jammed because I don't have... Yeah, because I'm using the sniper rifle now. Oh, we've got ourselves an equalizer. It's more accurate than most of the sniper rifles and features a high manual rate of fire. Heating capacity goes down, but more damage, and that's important. Go for polonium rounds. Armor piercing 2. Do we have armor piercing 3? Yeah, we do. Okay, good. Go heat sink 3. Come on, you geth. Come towards us. Okay, there's the destroyer.
Shutting them down.
The other one. Melee Shadow Rex. You bitch. Where the fuck are the rest of these geth? Oh, there they are. Oh, that's a sniper. Ow! Apparently I actually did charge with shot a little bit beforehand.
Who's new?
I was actually fighting geth now instead of just husks. Question, any idea why they took the radar out of the later Mass Effects? The amount of times I got jumped on Mass Effect 2 and 3 is insane. No idea, to be honest. And the thing is, the radar still exists. A little bit. It exists in solely when you're like holding like the powers menu in Mass Effect 2. It exists then, like slightly. So basically you have to like just stop the action, do this, in order to be able to assess, are you about to be getting flanked? Or not. Which is silly. It's one of the many dalliances in the change of development ideas of how the game is going to be. From the approach of doing an RPG with shootery mechanics in, to let's just do a shooter. Oh, and some token RPG factors. I think that's solely... I think that's the sole reason as to why the radar changes. And I forget if it's like that with Mass Effect 3. I have not played 3 in a while. More gun. Should be the case with the journal. Get from incursions. It just says that I just got to go to the places. It doesn't tell me when I'm done with them. Well, I say we're done. We killed all the enemies. Oh shit, 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 shit. Trying to ambush me while I'm here. Okay. Oh no, not a sniper one. We don't get anything. Oh, rockets. I'm very anxious when you pause. Yeah, that's the same in 2 as a whole. It's just the system is foolish, really. Where did it go? Oh, there it is.
3 more of these outposts left to clear out? This should be fun.
Right, back to the Normandy. Wait, I forgot about the metal planet. Ah, fuck it, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna daddy around All the time. Right, okay, next up is the one on Tereshkova. Does mean that getting flanked is a lot more easier. Okay, anti-bar we can actually land on, so we'll do the last. Unknown thing in the thing, yep. There we go. Funny targeter doesn't look correct on that one. It's a medallion we've recovered. Right, Petamalus, we get some iridium. The Gauss gets us mercury. Morwinor, it's just a planet that exists. Solmalon is another planet that just exists. And Salwa, man, all these gas giants just don't have anything to them. Shame, really. Anyway, Antibar, another planet. Ooh, right, we're definitely fighting a bunch of geth, and if we're just gonna find more destroyers, then I'm more willing to take one of my other biotics. I'm just thinking which one do I want to take. Yeah, Liawa. Let's take Liawa. Rex is useful still, but cause the thing is, geths are weak to tech, but I have the tech skills. I already have some tech skills, so I don't need the overlap. It's useful, but not needed. And shields in this don't affect things too massively like they do in 2, like the idiot I am. So, singularity. There we go. Now, anything that ties to singularity will never hurt me again. Right, okay, map. There's an anomaly there, debris there, and the geth outpost there. So that just straight up is an outpost that is of the geth. So we're over this way, see what the anomaly is. If it's Russian roll, we're going to turn right back around and pretend it doesn't exist, because clearly I don't know how to fight them. And then probably actually killing the one that was there, because how can you? You have to be like, oh well, did you look at that? It's a thing that's crashed down, a bunch of corpses, and yeah, flashing ball. We can actually do this. Sometimes remember how to do it properly. Okay, it's just running around. Good. And shoot its tentacle things. Which probably upsets it. Got it? Probably don't want to be standing where it's going to pop up. Oh, it can hit me from here. Okay. That was my mistake. Oh, that's low my health. Did we do it? No, we didn't do it. And one of those fucking tentacles were there too. Oh, of course. You're on 1 health. Die. There we go. Fucking hell. Right, we need to repair our ship. Oh, Marco. Oh, God. Okay, yeah. This is why fashion balls are just not meant to be trifled with, no matter what. Well, we need to investigate why there's a bunch of corpses here. But seeing as there's definitely a geth or two here, I think we can tell what happened. Telltale signs of geth. Weapons fire the geth being mangled by the fashion ball. At least they got what was coming to them. Yep.
Ready.
Good on that. And what do we have here? Huh. Looks like a Prothean ruin. It was like, if there was a beacon, it's already long gone. Damn it. A data disk. Perfect. Right, well, with that done, let's go to our map. There is debris there near the outpost, so this will point us in the right direction regardless. Oh. I think it's I've got things about. No, wait now. I've got time still. Oh, and for the record, I've saw a bit before. I haven't watched it all because I was asleep when it was live. And yeah, no, it's on Netflix now. I think I've gotten the message there, WWE. You're on Netflix now. Which is great, actually. It's great that all of WWE will be is on Netflix for me in the UK. So it's good. I like that fact. I wish networks still existed personally, because this is the thing: War the same bloody day as it's shown live. That's something I've been wanting for years, because the WWE network only ever had it set to like a month later, which is never fun. Because it's like, okay, cool, I can watch editions of War that I've already essentially watched all of through clips on YouTube because I couldn't watch it in any other manner. Huh. Maybe I'll find it. The jammering jammed it. Okay, we need to deal with the outpost, clearly. The outpost. Oh, the outpost is up there. We know the border, so there's not too much for it to do. If it's not up and touching it down, in which case... Oh no, there it is. Found it. Oh, this is quite a lot of gunfire. Probably should deal with this Colossus, this lethal rockets. Actually, our shield is gone. Oh, yeah, that area, that bit of mountain there. Oh, so deserved it. Hey, level up! Sort the talents. Practically back to full. Anyway, welcome to Mass Effect 1's Colossus fights. What we do here is we just run into it repeatedly. We just wham our big piece of metal into it. 70% is up there a little bit. Now this would be a hear me out. If I can get Colossus. Right, there we go. Let's repair our thing. Oh, there's a drop ship. Get the point. We won't have to fight one on foot for a long time. I don't think we really find a Geth climb around until...
Let's hit the next base.
Till nearly any Ilos, I think. There might be one on Thermite, actually. I forget, to be fair, because might be if you're purposely going a specific direction. Anyways, with that one done, we're now on to the next bit, which will be Hong.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only
one. I've heard that before.
How come every time there's a problem, you end up running to me?
You're a Spectre, Shepard. And this isn't some run-of-the-mill mission. There's an Alliance training ground where we test...
Oh shit, we've hit the level for the Moonlight mission.
Simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard.
Isn't it one on Pharaohs?
Not a true AI. It's not
There might be one on Pharaohs.
can't access any
If it's one of the many enemies I shoot down and while we still have access to the Marco, then that would be it. That'd be why I forget about it. But there probably is one.
Status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human.
I forget all the enemy placements. All I remember is as geth. You shoot geth. It's like Mass Effect 2. Like depending on where you are in the galaxy.
Don't worry, Admiral. I'll take that.
Will make me go. Okay, so this one will clearly be Eclipse. This one will be Blue Suns. This one will be Blue Suns as well. This one's actually Collectors because it's a required mission that's forced me to have to give up on any of the side things I was trying to do.
You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Now the moon mission will involve a lot of turrets of the various amounts of tech, so we'll probably be taking Tali and Garrus with us to definitely deal with them, although there will be a lot of rocket ones. Pommel does nothing. Okay. Caspin is the one we land on. Okay. Matar. Survey it for Matriarch's Whitings. And then first Sashgard does nothing. Okay. I remember the one more distinctly in Ilos because it's the last thing you've got to do before you can open up the doorway to the Marco. So we'll just take these two. This will be the simpler thing to do at this point against the geth. And besides, anything that requires us to just do it in the Marco, we don't actually have to worry about them too much. Worry too much. Other than obviously the Marco's health, but it's never in some cases. Anyway, right, now that we've actually got the points, as much as I would like to get my hands on more fitness, Unity, get Unity, that will allow us now to revive our party members, get barrier going, a bit of fast aid, and Grogan Bowmaster, why not? Wait, anyway. Right, anomaly, debris, anomalous signal, and the geth outpost is there. So everything is on this side except for the geth. Good to note. Some of these hills seem to be definitely of the not climbable approach. Oh, we shall still climb anyway. Ooh. That could have gone worse. I almost threw myself down the mountain. She's coming down the mountain where she comes. She's coming down the mountain where she comes. Hey, I'm pretty good. She's coming down the mountain. Actually, I just looked up the reference because it's meant to be. No, because I was just thinking Chihuahua. It's meant to be. I meant to first say, I'll kill you, Amy. And then later on be saying, oh, I'm pretty good. So that's on me. Anyways, me screwing up references aside, Futurama was a good show. How many times has it been brought back now? And I haven't cared as much for whatever reason. Because I don't magically have access to every single different ways to have a show be brought back, necessarily. Right, okay, let's... Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Okay, that was definitely a way of trying to navigate. Comedy Central restored it. Hulu made there be more Futurama as well. I don't know. The original couple of seasons had them on DVD, and most nights, and I think this is the reason why my original PS2 broke, it would just play in the background while people try to get to sleep. Okay, we can't climb that edge. Like, this is the biggest reason as to why the PS2 is one of the most successful consoles of all time. It's a DVD player. It is just straight up a DVD player. One of the reasons why the format war between Blu-ray and HD DVD was kind of done and dusted on the console side very quickly. Blu-ray was supported right out the box. HD DVD was its own separate thing. And I think that is a key issue. And the funny thing is, Blu-ray discs weren't utilised to their fullest potential for a long time. To be honest, because of the fact that most games that would have done that were also having to deal with the whole rigmarole of having to develop for DVD and the 360, which wasn't as powerful. But then again, more people had 360s. I remember the arguments in school. And it's like people arguing over PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360. And of course, naturally, me, the Nintendo kid, have been like, the Wii! There you go. Can I see what I'm doing then? Because I can deal with the apertures. Deals with that, but this is not the right edge to do this. I need my shields back. Do they regenerate naturally? Yes, they do. Okay, good. We'll just wait a second. Besides, it's just the amateurs now. So. There we go. That's one dealt with. Two. Now we can go pulse the wall in the third one. Drive fire in. There we go. So we found a transmitter. The giveaway is transmitting regular data bursts on the encrypted channel using our own stuff. Well, glad that we found this then. We are now going to need to head the outpost in there. Ooh, we now have access to a raptor. We'll equip it. The additional better armor. Hey, medium armor, that actually is useful for us to have. And it's Onyx, which means we actually have our N7 stuff on it. Yay! So that's the thing. Shepard's Onyx gear is solely like got N7 stuff on it. It's the sole stuff with N7 on. So if you want N7 gear, that's all you can do really. It's bloody stupid. But now well. We thank goodness that the suspension is so buoyant. No, that's the word. Bouncy. There we go. Sometimes the simpler words work. I'm going to start keeping an eye on my phone, please. Don't. We're near the outpost, that's why it's jammed us. Oh, we found a sniper. So the great thing about that sort of thing. Mass Effect did the right thing. Snipers have these sorts of tracers things occur, so you know to hide from them. or being a tankier sat. Also, this cluster is giving us so much XP by just having like a bunch of encounters. Well, we found a ditch. We can be dead in that later. Oh. Any new things? Aha! A dropship. Which actually has enemies. So it actually has a health bar. Damn, we didn't. Damn it, we didn't. Oh, then again, more insanity and our health was running low. We didn't actually destroy the dropship. Fuck. No, you die. Right, let's return to the Normandy before we blow up. That would be very unfortunate if we did. One more outpost left, so let us go. Over to the Yamshi bit. Yamshi. My G we land on, okay. And that screenshot definitely looks like what you get from Mass Effect 2. As one of the many things used for the menus while you're doing stuff. Prey Girl has a Turian insignia. Okay. This place is also quite a small system overall, so. Right. Moving along. Come along, my people. I don't remember what I've done on Xbox as a whole. I've done enough so I have assault rifles as a bonus back, which is good. Actually, no, I've done the main missions, obviously, because there's the original playthrough that I did last year. Or was it 2 years ago now? Well, the geth outpost is there. Let's head there. Let's just do it. Oh, hang on. We leveled up. Ah, we all leveled up. Perfect. Advanced Unity would be useful. Having actually... Yeah, I should probably put some points into assault rifles so that it's usable, get a bit more fitness going, some points in warp for the hour, some points in throw for legs, because him using throw is actually really useful. This is the thing, bio powers are very useful. Throw just stops them from doing stuff. As a singularity, barrier just means you have more defense, which most of the biotic classes need that defense, outside of Rex, because he's always got ways to increase that anyway. Then be some rockets. Not doing a good job at actually hitting all of them. But it would appear we're going to just take out these turrets a little bit. That's fine. I wouldn't be too surprised by the geth actually trying to defend their shit. Because that's the only point for like heavy turrets that are immobile outside of just their aiming capabilities. Right, that's the turrets dealt with. What's up here then? Other than a jam, so I can't see for sure until I'm right by it. Ah, more of the same. I swear some of these rockets are a lot slower than they should be. Oh yeah, it's close. What am I doing? Eh.
I thought one of these outposts would be a major base of operations.
One moment. This receiver appears to be picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I would say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
The main geth base. Use the signal to lock onto its location and go take it out.
Okay. That probably means there's nothing else to do here then. Other than check out the map and all that. Like, I pressed B, but all it did was take itself off the thing. Oh, that's weird. We haven't grabbed damping, which would help out with some of our things. First aid would help us with health. Having spectre training would be useful. Infiltrator would be useful to an extent as well. There's so many things that would be useful to have. Do that. We're making sure that we can decrypt them and whatnot. Anyway, right. One more place has now opened up for us in the Armstrong Nebula. It is here. The Grissom bit. And within the Grissom sector, we get to see planets. Also, just some asteroid belts. Just going to quickly check, make sure there's nothing unknown in them. That does that one, doesn't. Ah! Okay, wait. Bender has a League of One medallion. Xerox has some Bellarium on a nearby moon. And we can see Solcrum and Notaban. Notaban we can't do anything on, it's just a gas giant. Which means Solcrum is our sole location and a nice blue hue to it due to its proximity to that gas giant. Let's take Liara and Rex and be on our way. I'll probably equip Liara and Rex with better. I'll equip everyone with better gear. Gear when we're actually going to be going into firefights without the Marco. / doing the main story. I might do Nefaria next, actually. Right, so there's an anomaly, there's debris, and then there's the place there. So if we head down this way first. If we head up this rock side first. Actually heading this way. Behold, the gas giant that we're right by. If you do want to cut down on the time it takes to look at every single planet, then there are probably guides on the internet that will tell you exactly which planets actually have anything on them worth investigating. I'm not saying it's something you should do, but if you're someone who's trying to get everything done in a game, then it can be useful. Like, as much as I would love to do, like, on stream, one idea I have is maybe doing a stream where I play the original Final Fantasy, just without a guide, completely just blind as a feather blind as a bat when it comes to navigating the world, because it's one of the, because of its how early on in RPG timeline Final Fantasy 1 is. It would be very much a die dang it situation if we want to talk about the trope, because you know what's missing from like some of the Nintendo Online stuff? Some of Square Enix's stuff that's really good, like some of the original Final Fantasies. And I know Pixel remasters exist, but the West did get the first Final Fantasy. I understand Final Fantasy 2 and 3 weren't exactly gotten in the ways that they should have been, but initially, but like it'd be kind of neat. Get everything on the NES and the SNES stuff. Wouldn't be too much hassle, I would have hoped, but then again, we had the Pixel remasters, so if they ever on sale on Xbox, I might consider picking them up. Oh, but then again, I've also been recommended Kirby Star Allies on stream as well, so because I haven't really played a Kirby game before, so because Smash Brothers does not count. Ignore the fact that I like using DD. Like, we ignore the Kirby references because I ain't gonna get them. But that being said, I'll probably have fun with the Kirby game. That's later this year. I would have picked up. Actually, I'll go into a thing here. I would have picked up Star Allies. I would happily pick up Star Allies if I didn't just have to spend 50 quid on a hard drive. I think that's definitely going to be what I will stay for a while. Is that anything that would have required money for the next couple of months, stream-wise, ain't happening. So I'm hoping for like Legend CA to be like late this year, just so I have time to save the money. Sadly, with there being 2 Colossi, my strategy doesn't work as well. Unless aha! Never mind, my strategy does work, and I get to blow up that rocket trooper while I'm at it. Come on, game. Right, there we go. That one's dead. Now to just remember this one. What? Still on its feet. The bitch. No, it's humping. No, get off my back, you. Shoot it from the side. Yeah, you get Colossus love getting shoved into a wall, don't you? Yeah. Huh. Am I the villain? No, I don't. Driving controls. Sometimes they're not as good as you hope them to be. Borderlands, for example, definitely don't work as good as they should. Right, oh, we're jammed. Oh, that's because we've got the sniper rifle equipped. I think there's a destroyer. Oh, and a stalker, lovely. Okay, that's 3 destroyers. Frankly, we've killed one. Singularity! Fuck you, Sapper! No, I didn't have to stop in the process. Fuck. Man, Bionics is so cool. That's a juggernaut, that is. Ooh. We are using this cover to good effect. I can shoot through it, but they couldn't. Oh, there's still a stalker around. Okay. Thankfully, the other knows how to use Singularity. The record song is dispatched to guest wells behind the Perseus Veil. Ah. Interesting. Well, we should go and investigate the side rooms, because How do we make this place different from some of the other ones? We just put some of the geth stuff in there. That'll do. Geth terminal, begin override, BXAY. Ooh, some geth data files. A, B, Y, B, B. And Silverback 5 medium armor for Turians, aka Garrus. Okay, that's kind of neat. We'll go up the ramp to see if there's anything there, because I mean there was a Juggernaut up there, so that was definitely something. Juggernauts are more likely to appear than primes, but thankfully a lot of them end up being okay. That's just not even a thing. Okay, fair enough. The thing is, right, with Juggernauts, is they're basically much stronger versions of the rocket troopers, essentially, but you'll mostly find them in Marco segments. So they're actually not as hard as they could be. Well, whoever works on that part of the Marco is going to have a fun time. Anyway, these geth data files. Are these the ones I give to Tali? Actually, I'm going to go check. Because I'm sure she would like them if we can give them to anyone. Because it is now a good time for lunch, methinks. So it might be worthwhile that this would be how we end things off. We'll just check. Tali!
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Of course!
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those control nodes?
Those ones.
The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
For your pilgrimage.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
It'll take years to decipher and analyze the data.
Maybe even decades, but it's worth the time. This information will give us new insight into how the geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Go ahead, make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saturn and his geth armies are defeated.
Yeah, that's fine.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Oh, we gained a point Paragon. 1 point Paragon ain't gonna change things too much. I hope. Right, anyways. Right, okay, so I'm just maneuvering myself around a little bit so we're near to the galaxy map for next time. Next time, we'll maybe carry on with some of the Uncharted stuff. We could also hand in a few quests here or there that we can get we've got our hands on. Of course, the moon is a place we can go to. Not sure if I want to go there necessarily. And of course, maybe we'll eventually start work on the main story. This is going to take longer than the other playthrough on the channel, but you can check that one out if you decide to as well. If you do like what you see, you can always subscribe, and you can always check out my other stuff and all the various other things you can on YouTube. Of course, we've got our Pokemon Legends Arceus playthrough ongoing. Next up is going into a new area. And of course, there's other things ongoing, of course, as per usual. And sadly, I have to say, with the hard drive destruction that occurred, I've lost some footage for something I was actually trying to do off stream, which is a shame, because now I'm going to have to redo it all. I'm going to have to reinstall Save Vegas. Fuck! Well, my dismay aside, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you